You see what I see? A sewing machine mat with pockets for the table. Let's go make it. I started with 2 pieces of fabric, 24 by 24. This is for the underside, and then this is for the top. Both of these are 24 by 24 inches. Then I have a 24 by 24 inch piece of felt. Now I chose felt. You can use fleece, flannel, batting, whatever you want to use, or nothing. Totally up to you. And I have 1 piece of fabric that's 12 by 21. The first thing I'm gonna do is take my piece of fabric that's 12 by 21. I'm gonna fold it over, pretty side to pretty side, and I'm gonna stitch both ends. I'm gonna stitch here and stitch here. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam. Back stitching when you start and when you stop.
Follow the edge of your fabric with the edge of your presser foot, and that's gonna give you a 1/4 inch seam.
I'm gonna take my piece that I just sewed, just the ends. I'm gonna turn it right side out, and I'm gonna go iron mine flat because this is what is going to make the front of our pocket, and we want it to be nice looking. So I'm gonna go iron it flat. You go iron yours. I'll be right back. I'm back. Now, I'm going to take the top piece of my fabric, and mine is not really directional. It kind of goes in all different directions, but I'm gonna choose the direction that I want it to be in and let that face me. And then I'm gonna put my pocket. I'm just gonna center it between the sides. Hang on, let's make sure you can see that. Do you see where it's centered between the sides, but it's even at the bottom? I want it even at the bottom and centered on the sides. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, and I'm gonna sew here, and then I'm gonna sew here. And I'm going to come and sew here and here and here, just straight down from the top all the way to the bottom to make some pockets. Now, if you have a special tool or something that you want to fit in yours, you may want to measure it. I'm not measuring mine, I'm just eyeballing it, not marking it. But if you want to mark it, I want you to. One more time. I'm gonna sew here, and then I'm gonna sew here and here. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, okay?
I just did this with a straight stitch. I did back stitch when I started and when I stopped. I'm using this cotton canvas to make mine. It's a little bit heavier and it's what I wanted, but you could use regular quilt cotton would be fine too.
Okay, I've sewn down each side, and I've sewn generally in the center, and then generally in the between the center and the end, the center of that. But if you have a special tool, you can measure it, mark it. You could make a special place for your seam ripper or your tape measure, whatever it is you want. But this is what I chose to do. Now, I'm going to take my felt. I'm going to put my piece of felt down. Then I'm going to take the lining, the back side of my sewing mat, and I'm going to lay it face up. I want to even it out on the felt, make sure all of the edges are lined up. Then I'm going to take the front part of my sewing mat and I'm going to lay it face down, just like this. I'm going to take a pen, marker, fabric marker, handy dandy tool, whatever it is you got and want to use. You don't have to, but this is so big, I'm afraid if I don't, I'll forget. I'm going to draw 2 marks. This is where I'm going to start sewing. I'm going to sew all the way around, and when I get back to here, I'm going to stop. And that's going to be my reminder to stop so that I leave my hole to turn it right side out. Now, I'm going to clip it all the way around. I'm going to sew it with a 1/4 inch seam, back stitching when I start and when I stop, because y'all know my grandma scared me. And then we're going to turn it right side out and see what we've got.
I'm excited about this sewing machine mat that I'm making because I love my fabric choices, but I cannot wait to see what y'all make. I thought about that the whole time I was making this one. Y'all's are going to be so cute. I know it already.
I did not choose to quilt mine because I was using cotton canvas. It's a little bit heavier fabric, and I just didn't want to take the time to quilt it. But if you want to quilt yours, I want you to. It would be precious quilted. I can't wait to see the ones that y'all make. Okay, I'm gonna go iron mine. You go iron yours. I'll be right back. I'm back. Now, all we have to do is top stitch all the way around and put it under our sewing machine.
I know y'all wanted to yell at me for not pushing that corner out because I wanted to yell at me when I saw it in the video too. But don't worry, I found it when I was ironing. This is a project I've been so excited about making because it's going to add so much color to my workspace and your workspace too. It's going to be a precious addition.
Oh my goodness. Look what you made. This is going to be so precious hanging on the front of your sewing table. It goes like this. Your pockets are down here in front of you. Sewing machine sits up here. It's absolutely perfect. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.